Happy to I forgot. Happy Tea Tuesday, y'all.
Happy Tuesday.
Wow, already goofing out.
Oh my gosh. That's going to foreshadow today's podcast energy. I feel like we have so much random bits to talk about, but it's me and you. Of course, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. And by the way, if you're listening right now, please subscribe to our YouTube channel to
Yes,
get
comment,
notifications.
thumbs up, and share.
Yes.
It's so funny. My friend and I were just talking about celebrity stuff, and then she was telling me something, and I was like, "No, girl, you got it all wrong. Do you know who you're talking to here? We are the celebrity gossip researchers. We know.
All right. Who is first up on our list?
Oh God, this is a little stinky. It's not the best topic, but why are Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis trending on Twitter? Because they said that they don't bathe their kids every day.
Wait, what? Used to be.
Yeah, so Mila was like, "Oh, yeah, like only if we visibly see that they're dirty, that's when we'll bathe them." But Ashton says, "Oh, like we wash the vitals every day, and the vitals is the crotch area and the armpits. But they don't do like heavy bathing with all the soaps and stuff every day." And I'm just like, did we need to know that? So they revealed it because they're friends with Dax Shepard, who's married to Kristen, her last name, Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
So they're on the podcast and they just end up talking about it because when you're parents, you just talk about your kids all the time. And I'm just like, I feel like that was just too much for the world to know.
This sounds like a case of word vomit where you were just like talking and things just came out that didn't need to.
At
I
the same time, I feel like it's very European. I do hear that in Europe they don't bathe as much.
very European. Interesting. I just like I have questions now. Like I'm like if a child like okay, they said it like only if they look like they need a bath. Does that include stench? Like and kids have this distinct playground smell that just smells like dirt and sun and I'm like I don't know. I don't know. I have questions.
Yeah, so Mila was saying like if they have a dirty spot, if they look dirty, if they have a stain, that's when they'll bathe them. And someone quote tweeted the article on Twitter saying they wash their children like I wash my jeans. Like jeans you don't have to wash all the time. You just wash them when they're really dirty, and it's just a little concerning because kids are just dirty animals in general.
Exactly. Oh my god. I mean, I don't even want to know how their jeans smell like.
But okay, Ashton and Mila, I love them together. When they were acting on the 70s show, I thought they were really cute. And then years later, they dated, and they try to keep it quiet for so long. And I don't know, I just love them as a couple. When I first found out, I was like, oh my god, so cute.
I do. I love them together so much. And like it's like that couple that like started off together in like high school or something and then they go their separate ways but find each other down the line. It's like it's that complete when they complete the romance. I don't know. And I mean, have you also seen their home? Their home is freaking gorgeous. I forgot what magazine or they have the most gorgeous farmhouse like modern style home. And I mean, yeah, if you have the chance to look it up, their home is beautiful, which also makes me question why their kids are so dirty. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I appreciate them saving water. Speaking of homes,
We're
I
in a
don't know.
drought.
Yeah, speaking of homes, I don't know what their home looks like, but I do remember one time Mila, she remodeled her parents' home, so she kind of like had construction workers and contractors like take it down, and they just like redid their homes for her parents. So I thought that was really sweet. And I remember when they were like dating or maybe early married, Ashton was saying that he was taking Russian lessons so that he could speak to her parents and also honor her native language and also teach their children Russian too. And I was like, oh my god, that is a man in love for sure.
Oh yeah, especially when he wants to like be a part of the culture. That's stand them.
It's very cute. They are very cute, and I guess that's why we can't have relationship goals because not every couple is perfect. Not every couple is
Yeah,
clean.
definitely not perfect. But you know who is perfect?
A$AP Rocky and Rihanna.
You read my mind.
They are perfection. I love seeing them together, and the world is seeing more of them together. They were seen at a club, they were like holding each other, and then they all were also outside like a cafe outside of a restaurant in the New York, just like on the tables and chairs outside. Like, I just love that she doesn't care and she's just showing off ASAP to the world.
Yeah. Was this in New York again? Again?
Hmm.
Okay. So they're just kicking it in New York.
Yeah, it's really cute. And I'm like, where's the music video? I need it. I need it to
I
see it.
know. You know what? They're probably editing it right now. And
We obviously stan Rihanna, and if she's in love, then we love that for her.
and speaking of more celebrity sightings, we have Ben Affleck, who are now like I guess it's official because once you post it on IG, it's out there for the world to see. But she's oh my god! First of all, she turned 52. Was it?
Mhm.
Oh my god! Like if only I could look like her at how she looks now. At me at age 28. I want to look like her. But yeah, photos are out from her 52nd birthday bash. And I was actually reading or not reading, me acting like I read, but I was watching a TikTok and someone pointed out that they were engaged in 2004 and then they broke it off and like since 2004 they've kind of like dropped hints as to why they like or not divorced but broke up their engagement, and it was because they said they've dropped hints that their engagement at the relationship was like too public for them to like take on. So with her like posting photos, people are like, hello, isn't this the reason you guys broke up because you guys were too public, like people had too many opinions about your relationship and stuff. But I mean, they are older, and I'm thinking they probably have a better handle of the relationship. But J.Lo, she's had like a history of just public relationships. Her and A-Rod are not private whatsoever. Like they were super public to me, and like any event they went to or like wherever they went, like I believe photos were taken. So, thoughts.
That is so interesting she says that because they basically recreated their photos of when they were a couple because the first photo a long time ago was him like grabbing her butt and she was wearing a pink bikini, and the most recent photo for her birthday she was wearing also a pink bikini and he was touching her butt again. So
Oh my god! I
it's
didn't even
like
realize.
history is repeating itself. Honestly, a hot take, they're not gonna last. This is
Oh
a
damn!
major rebound, but the most amazing and beautiful rebound. Like they just look so good together because they look so good individually and together. It's just like incredible. But the fact that we see Jennifer on a boat, it's just, I would like to think that Jennifer has changed her mind. And I think she knows that she's famous. And so is Ben. So it's like, how are they going to be private? But also, I think because they're older, they care less now.
True. Dang, that is certainly a hot take that they're not gonna last. Perhaps maybe she's not even gonna get married anymore. I feel like that too many times like she's gotten into serious relationships and they just don't last. So yeah, that's interesting. Maybe perhaps a rebound. I mean, what better person to rebound with than someone that you trust and know?
On to another couple who is no longer a couple. Our enemy, Scooter Braun, has announced that he is divorcing his wife. And I feel like he's gotten a little bit of fame because he's Justin Bieber and Ariana's manager, and then his whole debacle with Taylor. So the fact that I'm even saying his name right now, I'm spreading light to this. It's just like, okay, he should be honored that we are talking about him because we are not fans of him. So with his divorce, it's unfortunate, but I don't feel bad for you, Scooter. I don't.
I wonder what happened. Oh, apparently he deleted his Instagram and Twitter after filing for divorce.
Mhm.
Damn, he really is not trying to see what people are trying to say.
And that's a very Okay, at the same time, I understand it for a mental health reason, but also at the same time, I'm like, are you hiding something? Like, you don't want to be tagged in a photo of something on Instagram. He does give me like cheater vibes. I can see that.
Ooh, who knows? Maybe we'll hear something after this. But yeah, I don't know what to say about him because we ain't fans.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay, we just spoke of divorce. Now I would like to have a quick mention of marriage. So Issa Rae, the actor from Insecure, just got married in a private ceremony. She released only a few photos. She wore a custom Vera Wang dress, and they got married in the south of France, and it's just so cute. I love that.
Ooh, what's it called? Not distance wedding. What's it called?
Destination wedding.
Destination wedding, south of France. Oh my god, so fancy.
Have you watched Insecure? I haven't, but I know it's a big show.
Yeah, I have not. I've heard of Issa Rae, but I never knew anything about her personal life really. Like when you said that she was married, I was like, oh, I just know she's an actress.
Same, but I saw photos and I saw it on my timeline. I was like, I just want to give a shout out to her. Like, congratulations. I love, and she looked beautiful, and it was a moment. It was a moment.
Uh-huh. Congratulations, Issa. Also, I like that name, Issa Rae.
Mhm.
Wait, that's not her real name though. That has to be a stage name, right?
I have no idea.
Issa Rae
Do you
name.
remember she was in a drama with someone else, like a little kerfuffle? I forgot who, but she definitely has been in headlines for some negative press before. But today is about her wedding.
So her real name is Jo Issa Rae Dia.
I love that.
Oh, but Issa Rae is still the name, so
Mhm.
that's a cute name. Okay, what else do we got? We're just like couples on couples on couples on couples on couples.
I know. That's honestly how I got into celebrity gossip is just like hearing about someone dating each other and I'm just like, "What?" Like I love seeing people in love together and I don't know, I can't get enough of it. But our next topic is not related to a couple. We are continuing to talk about Britney Spears because now she just recently filed to have her dad removed as her conservator. This is great news. I hope it becomes real and legal.
I know that's the only thing that it actually like passes.
I think with the traction of the press and the media, more celebrities talking about it, like I think it seems like the case is moving a lot faster. So I think it's all on the judge and oh my god, we are really trying to free Britney out here.
Seriously, and I wonder like what her mom's situation is because I was actually looking up articles on this, and her mom was like siding with Britney, but I mean, Jamie Lynn was siding with Britney at first too. So I'm wondering, like, I know her mom is not with her dad anymore, but like, where's her stance on all this? Like, where's her support? What's going on there?
That is a great question. All I know that is that her mom is named Lynn Spears and then the dad is Jamie Spears and then her little sister's Jamie Lynn. Like, where's the creativity?
Oh, did you see that Jamie Lynn posted a photo of her husband? Because they're on vacation or something, and she posted a photo of her husband, and she captioned it "always working." People pointed out that on his phone, because he's on his phone, it's actually Britney's Instagram. So Britney posted a quote, and that quote was on his phone. So people were like, "Oh my god, that's him working the conservatorship and freaking like going through her social media." I thought that shit was hilarious that he was
Oh,
caught doing that. I,
I
I
am
don't know if maybe if
zooming
she
into
deleted it
it
or
right
something.
now. And why does her husband kind of look like Tucker Carlson from Fox News? I already dislike him.
I mean, I'm not surprised. That seems like it would be her type.
Watching her story, then he's watching Britney's story.
Or it's Britney's post. I think Britney posted a quote, and on his phone, it's that quote. Yeah, the kindness is a. Do you know what really turns me on? What I find incredibly sexy, kindness. I think it was.
And in her photo, he's zooming into it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Jamie, watch your man. Moving along. This was your point. What do you have to say about Kanye? And I did not listen to Donda yet. I couldn't find it on Spotify.
I know. I think it's actually releasing like later on. I forgot what date I saw because I was trying to look it up too.
Every week I'm like, Kanye's album's coming out. Last week I was like, it's coming out this week. And this week we don't know when it's coming out.
Sometime when it does, we will analyze everything. But till then, did you see that he was performing? He was like doing like a Donda preview concert, and he was singing a song called Unconditional Love. This is what I've just seen online. I don't know how much of it is true because I couldn't find clips of him actually singing. But apparently he was singing Unconditional Love, which was rumored to have originally been titled For Kimberly. And Kim was in the audience, and along with like how many other people, and he got emotional when he sang the lyric, "I'm losing my family. How could you leave? Come back, please." And he started crying. And people are just like, of course, people are like, "Oh my God, like just get back together." And like her being supportive ex-wife and being there with her kids, and they were like in matching outfits because obviously like Kanye has to do that, has to look good. But yeah, that is what happened, and like that's just so it's so heartbreaking.
Oh yes. So I did see that he was doing like a listening party performing all the songs live. And I think that's awesome. I feel like Kanye is definitely the type of performer where you don't want to use your phone to record the whole thing. You just really want to be present in the moment because you never know what's going to come out of him and you might miss it the second you're trying to turn on your phone or something. But at the same time, I think he is also at this point, I mean, I feel like he's always been kind of like unrelinquished, like nothing ever holds him back and he's just like a cannon and just spews out whatever. So I think I don't know, I kind of like that he got emotional.
Oh yeah, honestly, I love when artists get emotional during their songs like live because I think that makes me just like love this song even more.
Yes,
Like
I was watching a YouTube video on how Kim was there and people were speculating like, "Oh, are they back together?" I say they're just co-parenting because I feel like Kim is all about the peace and of course like that's her children's father. Of course, like it's such a big moment for him. So, it's a big moment for them as well. And I also can kind of see them getting back together as well, but they really need like a strong middle ground. They need to have a lot more in common now. Like they need to want to live in the same state, the same city, like sleep in the same house at least.
yeah, I think there definitely needs to be compromise between the both of them in order to make it work. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Kim, but I feel like he kind of still wants to live that artist lifestyle. And you have a family of four, so you're going to have to like change your life a bit. And I'm not sure about Kim. Like, I don't know. Like, how much is she working? How much time is she spending with her kids? Not quite sure about that. But as far as Kanye goes, he just needs to settle in order to make things work.
I agree. I know Kim is not working as much as she used to before. Like when she first came onto the scene, she would like work almost every day. She would like book every photo shoot, go everywhere, fly everywhere. But I remember like when she first had North, she was too scared to do like what's it called? It's not the bungee jumping, but it's like the zip lining. Like she was too scared to do it because she's like it's different when you have a kid. Like you have someone else to think about. And now that she has four kids, I know she's still working, but she's much more selective with like publicity and events she goes out to. And I feel like Kanye, oh, he's just so like I just can't see him settling down ever. I see I bet you he's gonna release an album even when he's like 65.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, he's no longer with Irina Shayk. So it's interesting. I feel like, I don't know, I can definitely see them getting back together, but it would just have to be like Kanye would have to do a lot of work.
Yeah. So him and Irina are off for sure.
Yes. So I guess because like Fashion Week was starting in Paris, and she just broke it off with him because she felt like them together would have too much publicity over her work.
Ooh, that okay.
And and I feel like she wants her work to speak for herself and not because of him. So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, but at the same time, like the height difference, I
Uh,
just shocked that they were together. Like I just couldn't believe it.
that is some like business moves right there. What if her and Kanye was just a PR stunt for her just to get eyes on her, and then before Fashion Week, she's like, all right, done, because it needs to be about me now.
Oh, that's interesting. But I feel like with Kanye, he's not into publicity stunts. I feel like he doesn't need to do anything. He's outrageous on his own. And
Yeah, but it would just be for her.
yeah. And he's like, okay, I'll do it. You're beautiful. But I see him. I feel like he has so much pride and ego. Like at the same time, I feel like he's like, you should be thankful I'm even here, which he is. He does give off that kind that energy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Kanye is a very interesting guy. I listened to his 2-hour interview with Charlemagne the God before. I listened to it 3 times because I was
Oh
like,
my
he's
gosh.
so interesting. And it's him at a much slower pace. He is not like hectic or rambling at all. He's like speaking cohesively and clearly. And I was like, Kanye thinks so much, but he can only say so much because his thoughts go a million miles per hour and can only speak like a little bit of what he's thinking. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, we're just gonna be waiting for the Donda album to come out.
Oh, I know, and last week I said I was gonna listen to Willow's album, but I did not. Who have you been listening to this week? What have you been watching?
Oh, what have I been watching? Or who have I been listening? I don't even. I need to think about this. You tell me who you're listening to and watching.
Girl, I finally finished Hamilton.
Oh my god! You serious?
Finally finished Hamilton because I know that because it was my first time watching it, I knew I had to really watch it and not just like listen to it or just watch it when I can. So I was like, I knew it. I feel like he had a thing with his wife's sister. And the fact that he cheated on his wife, I was like,
Man ain't shit.
wow, it was really good though. I definitely will watch it again.
I think that's so funny because I literally just watched it, I want to say a couple of days ago, because I was like, I haven't seen Hamilton in a while. And I just wanted to watch it. But I'm glad you finally watched it. I swear we talked about this like a month ago.
Yes, I think when I finally first started watching, I was like 30 minutes in, then I was like halfway in near the interlude, and then I said something. I was like, "Does he like his wife's sister?" And then you're like, "You just have to finish it and find out." I was like, "Oh my God." Like the fact that they were both there at his funeral, and I was like, back then, like every single word meant something in a letter, and I'm just like, the romance of that time, the celebrity gossip of that time, girl.
I
We need to do it.
swear. It's just back then was just as scandalous as today.
Do you remember when in the office where they had Benjamin Franklin come in and then I was
Yeah.
like, didn't Benjamin Franklin have like prostitutes in Paris? It's like it's interesting. I'd imagine we do a gossip about George Washington and Ben Franklin.
I was about to say, I'm like, let's just do a celebrity gossip episode of like our presidents and all their scandals.
Yes, even Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson has some scandals. Actually, Thomas Jefferson, predator alert.
Oh wait, he's the one with who had like multiple children with his slave, right?
Yes, and that's why there's this guy was on TV because he was a descendant of Thomas Jefferson.
Ooh,
Mm,
I'm gonna look for that.
yeah.
You guys, we're catching up on all time periods here.
We don't discriminate.
But I'm glad. How do you feel about the music about on Hamilton?
I love it. Remember, I was like the first 30 minutes when I was gushing to you, I was like, it flows so beautifully. Like it just goes from one topic, one scene, one part of his life to another, just so perfectly and just like effortlessly, and the fact that they have rapping in there, they even cuss a little bit in there, and all the rhymes, I'm just like, oh my god, like, and also the talent of the singers. Like when you're on Broadway, it's obviously all live and raw talent. I'm just blown away. I I need to see it live, and I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, if you don't know, I am obsessed with Hamilton. So,
And the guy, Lin Manuel, he has another musical, In the Heights, but I don't know where to watch that. Is that on Amazon or Disney Plus?
I
Because I have Disney Plus.
I think it's HBO, I want to
Oh,
say. I did watch it, and I mean, if you're someone who doesn't hate like nonstop musical and singing, then you can enjoy it. But I know some people who are just like, what the hell? Where's the real dialogue? That are just singing the whole time. Then those people will not understand.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of in Hamilton too. I thought like, oh, they would stop singing for a little bit and start talking, but then just continue singing. And I was like, okay, love this. And sometimes I wish my life was a musical. I wish I could sing. If I could sing, I would never stop singing.
Same. Oh my god, if I could have one talent, it would be singing. Like I just think I don't know, like to have like such a beautiful voice and then people just always want you to perform. I don't know. Something about singing is like I think it makes someone look so good when they can sing so well. And I
Yeah,
just want to look good.
and I feel like when you sing and you sing well and you sing beautifully, like I feel like it calms people down and like brings like the heart rate down and slows everything down and makes it more calm. Like I tell my voice teacher, I was like, in a daydream, my goal is to sing like Ariana Grande, but I will settle for Selena Gomez live.
I mean, just Selena Gomez made it, you know? So if you could get Selena Gomez level, why not?
Yeah. Okay, so if you could have one person's voice, who would it be? And we can't say Ariana Grande because we stan her. Obviously, we want her, but what's a less obvious choice?
Ooh, a less obvious choice. I'm like, I would want someone with like some soul in their voice, which Ariana Grande has, but I can't say her. Me looking through my artists on Spotify right now. Ooh, Alessia Cara. I feel like she's not like when someone has just like a booming voice, like it's not like a
Mhm.
crazy soul voice, but it still sounds so good and like she has like kind of like a raspy voice, doesn't she, when she sings? So I feel like I would love that voice. Like it's got soul to it.
I like her voice too. Her voice is I feel like it's versatile at the same timeless and classy.
Mhm.
However, not like old and boring sounding. Like I feel like she's modern classy. Like I understand why she won Best New Artist.
How about you? Whose voice would you want?
I would want Kehlani's voice.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one too.
I feel like she performs very well live and her voice is very like smooth and buttery and also she can sing like the vocals and also sing high and she like raps a little bit. If I could sing like Kehlani, I would never shut up.
All right, so I was looking at my Spotify because that's where I pretty much listen to everything. And um we've talked about him before. This is gonna be a small thing, but you know the song Industry Baby by Lil Nas X. But I his video came out, which of course people were like, oh my god, because but it was such a fun video. I thought it was such a fun video. And I just found it funny how he actually, before the music video came out, he was like, actually, let me find the tweet because I don't want to butcher it because I thought it was hilarious.
I have been watching people's Rolling Loud performances and I just been doing like a random pop culture binge. Like I watched Lord's 73 Questions with Vogue. I watched the Instagram live of Nicki Minaj and Bia because I've been listening to their remix together. And then I watched Post Malone and Jack Harlow's live performances at Rolling Loud. And I'm like, wait, I kind of want to see them.
Wait, was Rolling Loud the festival that just happened?
Yeah, the one in Miami, the one where the baby got one Adidas shoe thrown at him.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yes, you didn't see that? And then I guess he made some homophobic and like slanderous comments, and then Dua Lipa posted on her Instagram story like kind of like apologizing for him. And people are like, "Why are you apologizing for what he said?" And I guess it's because they have a song together. He remixed her song "Levitating," but at the same time, it's like, "Girl, you don't need to take responsibility for what he said." And then Ariana Grande's best friend, Victoria Monet, like kind of like tweeted at her like, "Oh, like if you want someone else to remix it, like I'm available."
Okay, I found the quote now. So Lil Nas tweeted before the video came out, saying this in advance, so y'all don't blame me. The industry baby video is not for your kids, because people keep attacking him. So he's like, all right, I'm letting you guys know, like this is not for your kids, so don't come after me.
Okay, I am gonna put that on my to-do list so that I know what to do, so that I can come back with some follow-up comments. I'm gonna listen to Willow's album, and I am going to watch Industry Baby music video.
Yeah, so that's what I guess I was listening to, because after seeing the video, I think that just made the song more fun for me, which is like what like videos should do for your songs, like just make people want to listen to it more. All right, anything else?
No, I am run out. I'm dry. I have no more tea.
All right, well, we just sipped all the tea. Hope you did too. And we'll see you next, or see you. You'll listen to us next week. And don't forget
Yes.
to subscribe.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.